Is League easier than Valorant? I remember I actually had an argument with one of my friends from high school about which was harder, an FPS or a MOBA. And I think both have their certain aspects that make them hard, but I feel like it's a lot harder to be. I mean, this might be controversial. I think it's a lot harder to be like a FPS player, or at least like a tactical FPS player, because you just have to like talk so much while it's like there's so much stuff happening, and you have to make sure your crosshair placement, everything is like on point. You gotta make sure your aim's on point. You gotta make sure you have like your lineups, making sure you're working together with your team. Like obviously, I think in my opinion, MOBA is easier to synchronize with your team. It's just like it's kind of like Overwatch where you don't really need that many comms. Just like alt, 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 alt. I have ulti. It's kind of like the same concept, I'd say. So I'll say FPS is harder than MOBA. Thank you, Physics, for the gifted, and thank you, Bly, Betten, Katos. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, I think it's a lot harder to be consistent in FPS compared to a MOBA. I think MOBA's like 90% fundamentals, and then maybe 10% like maybe 80% or 80% fundamentals, 20% mechanical ability. Mental wise, I do think I think MOBAs might be harder mental wise. Thank you, the Woozy, for the 2 months, and thank you, it's Timothy1 for the sub. Okay, I think it's a lot harder to carry in a MOBA than it is in an FPS though. Or like okay, not Dota. I think Dota you can like 1v9 actually, but in like League, for example, if I'm going to compare Valorant and League, I think that if you have someone that's not playing well, you could like kind of carry them. Whereas like if that one person is like not playing well in League, that could potentially lose you the whole game because the game is so like team dependent. You can't 1v9 on Dota? Well, like you can 1v9 harder on Dota than on League. But you can't 1v9 on Dota anymore. Oh, okay. Did they? I haven't watched Dota in a really long time, and I haven't played Dota in a long time. I played Dota in like 2014 or 20 something like that. So okay, not anymore. I did not know that.